Welcome back, everybody. Today we're hungry, want to make some nachos. Very simple to do. I've done this a lot of times on the Blackstone Griddle, but the first time I'm ever going to bring it to you in a video. Also, new merchandise, new shirts, new hats, blackstoneproducts.com. I don't want to get it greasy though. So if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you know that I'm a Rocky Mountain big game hunter. This year, antelope hunting, I did really well, but elk hunting first season, we struck out. The last of my Colorado ground elk meat. E-Series is set super high, about 475 degrees. I'm gonna go down with a little bit of avocado oil. Straight down with my semi-frozen Colorado ground elk meat. Like I said, this is semi-frozen. I pulled it out of the freezer a couple of hours ago, so we're gonna pretty much thaw and cook this right here on the griddle top. And I can season this with any kind of Southwestern seasoning, including Blackstone's tequila lime or the street taco. I don't know, let's just go with tequila lime today. And a shout out to Rub Done Right and my longtime subscriber Barry, that's B-E-R-R-Y. And I mean really long. I've been cooking on Blackstone Griddles for 9.5 years. Barry has been a subscriber. Barry has been a subscriber of mine for over a decade. He is working with a company called Rub Done Right. So among the products that they hooked me up with, Rub Done Right Black Magic, that's 50% black garlic with other spices, whole black garlic cloves, and ground black garlic. They told me that they started out with about 2,000 pounds of garlic, and through a 6-month process, they whittle it all the way down to 800 pounds. The end result is this black garlic stuff, which I'm told has like 2 times the amount of antioxidants as other types of garlic. That smells great. I love garlic. Let's just put a little bit in there. Oh man, we love that ground wild game. And if you want to get a glimpse into that world, whether we're talking elk meat, or we're talking mule deer, or white-tailed deer, or pronghorn, we have a brand new Let's Give It a Try episode. I showcased from start to finish, all the way from the field to the table, how we process our antelope meat, our elk meat, etc. So make sure you check that out. Our ground elk is done and it is ready, so we need to pull this aside and move on. By the way, we're on the E-Series. We're inside today. We wanted to stay warm. We can also do this outside on the griddle as well. In fact, I've probably cooked this outside on the 36-inch griddle more often than I've cooked it inside. It's E-Series, so folks, you know the drill. There's really no cleaning involved here. We're using our, synthetic spatula here, our plastic spatula. We're gonna wipe everything off, grab a paper towel, watch your hand, it is hot, and pretty much wipe this thing all the way clean like that. That's all there is to it. Grab your favorite brand of tortilla chips, and around here we like the La Flavorita. And like I said, I didn't plan this ahead of time. This is leftover cheese. You'll see I just uploaded a breakfast quesadilla video using green chile, and this is the leftover quesadilla. I'll go straight down with that ground elk meat. You can see the steam starting to come off the griddle there. So we have tortilla chips, ground elk meat, and quesadilla. I grabbed a can of black beans out of the pantry. I strained them and I rinsed them off. I didn't want all that yucky bean water in here. So a little bit of black bean. You could certainly use pinto beans for this, or garbanzo beans, or hey, if you don't want beans, you don't need beans. And I like a crunch in my nachos. You don't have to, so I minced up some red onion and a little more cheese on top. And my famous Blackstone serving platter. If you want one of those, just go follow Jess Farron on Instagram and ask her how much her mother charges for one of those. So let's go in here with my spatulas. Oh yeah. Here we go. We're gonna load up my platter. I'm also gonna put some extra cheese in here as we layer this up. That way we'll continue to have a lot more cheese. And now we're just gonna make this pretty. I have some cotija cheese here. That's a Mexican crumbling cheese, and you can just crush that on top. And this is gonna be beautiful. Little things like this that I found over the years. Tomatoes that we had on the counter, truth be told, they weren't the best looking tomatoes you've ever seen. I like to dice them up, and then I put them in a little strainer, a colander, and I like to rinse them out. That way you get all those seeds out of there. And now it's all about layering on the flavor and making it look extra pretty, so I have some of those extra red onions. We'll put those down on top. The remaining few handfuls of black beans. And this is a personal thing, if you don't like cilantro, you certainly don't have to have cilantro, but for us here in the Toven family, we love our fresh chopped cilantro. Crema left over from my green chili quesadilla video. Cholula chili garlic is where it's at, so I gotta have some Cholula chili garlic. But this is kind of cool. Aaron and I were deer hunting in Nebraska a couple years ago, and we went to eat tacos at a farmer's house, and they were using this on top of their nachos. I believe it's El Pato? Really good stuff, and it's very inexpensive. You can buy that at the store. Really easy to have some of these in your pantry. And when you're doing something like this, impromptu, you can just pull it out and pour it on top. And we did happen to have an avocado. Again, I did not go shopping. I didn't buy anything special for this recipe. So we'll go ahead and slice into my avocado. We'll use a spoon to go in there and peel that out. Take a look at that. Some of that molten queso quesadilla. You ready, Levi?
Yeah.
Let's give it a try. If the camera wasn't rolling, I typically would be taking big bites like this. That's why they call me 2-bite Todd, or one big bite. Absolutely delicious, right?
Yeah.
Yes. If you want to, you can check out Rub Done Right. A shout out to my friend, again, longtime subscriber. I don't know, maybe 11, 12, 13-year subscriber, Barry, for sending this stuff. Their black garlic products are killer, so definitely looking forward to trying more. Go ahead, trying more of those again in the future. And until next time, Todd, Levi, praise the Lord and pass the nachos?
Yeah.
Yes.